Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2. I figured I'd start us off at the status screen here. We're already at 25% of the game, which is pretty amazing. We already have 8 of the gems, which is also pretty cool. This level here is also pretty cool because this level, you might remember, was it? I think it was Hogwild. Yeah, Hogwild, the level from Crash 1. This is very much like that. It's a little bit easier because the little polar bear is a little bit easier to control. I believe you also don't go as fast. It can still be kind of tricky to get all the boxes on this, especially when they do stuff like that. You kind of have to go like in between. And there it's really easy to overshoot and go too far to the right when you're trying to get that life box, but so far we're doing really well. And I really shouldn't have said that, because now I'm gonna jinx myself. You can also hold the circle button in this to dash, which I believe we don't need that quite yet. But there are later levels where we will need that to be able to clear a jump. Are we actually gonna get through this without dying? That would be pretty amazing if we did. 26. I believe this level has about 40 boxes, I want to say. I almost tripped over that little hole on the ground. Also, don't run into these things. Even though I do love the sound effect that it makes when you actually do. And the end of the level is right there. We almost got through without dying. However, I kind of had to there because I missed a box. So let's try to do a better jump here. These 3 boxes past here, like these ones that go uphill. Well, was I in range of that? I guess I was. Also, we already have 50 lives, so I don't think there's any danger of us running out of lives anytime soon, and I should have been dead there. I should have been so dead. But somehow I survived. Yet, these boxes right here are definitely the hardest to get, because I didn't go far enough to the right there. Let me just cut to my my successful attempt here, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be watching me playing this little section here over and over again. Oh wow, they actually gave me a checkpoint like right in front of this section. The game's taking pity on me. And of course, right as it does that, I get the boxes, because go figure. Well, at least we did it. We're finally done with this level. Let's blow up those nitro boxes and let's grab our gem. Also, I was wrong. Apparently we have about 50 boxes in this level, not 40. Maybe I'm thinking of a later level, because there is another one of these. I think that there's actually a couple more. And these levels are always really fun. Even though they're tricky, it's just like Hogwild. Like, it's really fast-paced, and they're harder than the normal levels, but I still enjoy them a lot. So now, let us head into Crash Crush. This will be another one of those snowball chasing levels. I imagine it will be a bit harder than the first one was. Well, the first one was already pretty challenging, but I think this one will just be mostly longer, I think. They also have like a different kind of setting here. It's kind of sunset, and it's cool. I like how the levels in this game are really pretty, like for a PS1 game. Also, how did I survive that? I was sliding, and somehow I managed to get to the other side of the pit just with sliding, without actually jumping. Wow. This section here always fell out of place to me, and I'm actually gonna grab the next checkpoint here before I take it on, because this right here is kind of weird. Basically, like, it's a really short section, and to me this always felt kind of out of place, and I never really got what the point of this was. So this one is, I believe they expect you to jump over it. I usually just go, like, under it, and then do that. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do that. I don't even think you can clear that just by, like, jumping over it. I'm pretty sure you would hit the electricity if you tried. So now we just gotta make sure we get through this without dying, because if we die, we have to do that silly jumping thing again. The jumping thing. I'm being very descriptive here. Also, that is dangerous. That is all kinds of dangerous. But we made it, and we made it to another checkpoint. And this is already a longer level than the last one was. Also, I did not want to hit that. I believe this one also has, what the last level did. It's gonna be throwing a bunch of boxes at you that you have to take your time to break. However, it's not here yet. I think it's when we get close to the end, because first of all, we have the bonus section here. And these underground sections, kind of like what we saw in the first level, they're usually pretty tricky, I find. Not this bonus section, though. This bonus section is easy. I see an exclamation box down there, and I want it. I must have it in order to complete this bonus round. And I'm gonna have to high jump. I'm pretty sure you don't have to high jump, it just makes that jump a lot easier. Also, can I... There we go. It wasn't taking me out for some reason. There's our crystal, and this should be the last section of this level, I believe. However, we still have another snowball to deal with. Now, we don't want to get hit by anything here to slow us down, because we need pretty much all the time. We need to get ahead of this snowball quite a bit. And with these speed up boosts, we should be able to. Reason why you want to is this right here. You have to break that metal box, so you actually have to body slam while you're being chased by a snowball, which we just jumped right over. Okay, can we... My god! Grab the gem, Crash! Don't jump over it back and forth. Who does that? Who actually does that? Like, really? But like I was saying, it's pretty stressful to have that snowball chasing you and then having to do a body slam to break a box. But we managed to do it, and did we die at all in that section? In that level? I don't think we did. So that leaves us with one level here in this world, which is the eel deal. Which is actually a new type of level that we have not seen yet. We have these sewer levels. I always liked these as a kid, I don't know why. Also, we can spin that guy right into that fan and make it a lot easier to get past it. Also, there is the enemy that this level gets its name from, and you don't want to be in the water when that eel tries to shock you, obviously. We also have these really weird looking, I don't even know what they are. They're like mice with spikes on them or something, I don't know. They're really strange, or maybe they're like shields or something, I don't know. They're really weird. I'd rather not deal with them. Also, we have a split path over here. Oh, I remember this room. Now, we have a box over here. Now, this room does look kind of suspicious, doesn't it? It's a whole room filled with nitros with just this one box at the start of it. Well, that is because this wall back here is actually fake, and we can go right through it. But what is in here, you ask? Well, as you might have been able to see, there is actually another gem in this level, and we are now on our way to get it. This can be pretty tricky, and I actually don't know if we'll be able to make it out of here alive. Also, if you stand on these for too long, they will actually sink, so be aware of that. And by doing this, we get the green gem. So we have our third color gem, and we actually died. I was gonna try to make it back, but that obviously didn't happen. That's alright though, because we keep the green gem, just like that, and all we need to go back for now is just that one single box in between the nitros, and we'll be able to move ahead in this level. So, let's just get that again, and get out. And I thought I was gonna hit a nitro there, but somehow I managed to dodge it. Also, those barrels explode if you jump into them, so don't do that. And that was very poor timing by me. I probably would have gotten hit if I... Yeah, there, you see the platforms actually, like, sink, and the timing is still poor, and I knew that was gonna happen. I saw that one coming, I should have waited. So, let's head into the bonus section here. These levels kind of remind me of the factory. Well, that's one way to die. Just head into the bonus round and jump into the first pit you see. What I was gonna say, these levels, this level kind of reminds me of the factory type levels that we saw in Crash 1. Though I didn't really like them very much in Crash 1, these actually are a lot more enjoyable to me. In Crash 1 they were just kinda hard, and sometimes really long. Also, I don't really need this Wumpa fruit, so let's just break the boxes and get out. Let's not waste too much time on this. I want to make as much progress in this episode as we can. I think we're making decent progress. I mean, this is already the 3rd level we're doing, so... That was very scary. That probably should have hit me. Also, don't forget to go to the left here, because if you do, you miss the crystal and you're gonna have to redo this level. I've actually done that a few times. Because sometimes I forget which split paths go where, and these sewer levels tend to have a lot of split paths, so... Thankfully they're never really too long, and one of them is always a dead end, so that's a good thing to remember. Also, if I spin these away, that thing is probably gonna come for me, isn't it? No, it's not. So many of them in this... Ugh! Well, I guess I can show you that the barrels explode. I guess there's that. Also, where did you put me back? Ah, right in front of the split path again. We don't need to cut that. Because that takes like 10 seconds to get back there. And really, I feel like lately I've been sort of editing too much. It's like, at that point, if you're just gonna cut to your successful attempt every time, what's the difference between that and just using save states? I mean, really. I mean, I have to play the level again, but it's like... You don't actually get to see that, so to you it would be the same as if I just loaded the save state. So, I'm not really sure if I should like start editing less of this or something, and just like keep more of it, keep more of me dying in. I mean, I will still like edit out if I have to backtrack a very long way through a place we've already seen, but if it's just like 10 seconds, I'm not gonna cut. It just seems just kind of pointless. But you can tell me what you think about that and what I should do with it. And while I was talking, we actually got to my favorite part of this level, and most of these sewer levels have these little sections where you hang from this grid, and you have to climb around and try not to fall down there because you will die because those pipes are hot. So, don't do that. However, I think we got through it. We have another one of these hot sewer pipes, which usually follow after those little climby sections that we saw. Also, we also got the box gem, which means we got both the box gem and the green gem and the crystal. That's 3 things, not 2 things. I need to learn how to count. But yeah, I think that does it for this, that definitely does it for this warp room. So next time we're gonna be heading into the second boss of the game. Exciting stuff. We haven't really seen the gem path for the green gem yet, so we don't have to backtrack for anything.
Ten of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult. Again, be wary of the pathways between warp rooms. Remember, I'm counting on you.
So, next time on Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2, we will be tackling the second boss, as I said. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.